The Battle of Britain, fought between July and October 1940, stands as one of the most pivotal moments in World War II. It was not only the first major military campaign fought entirely by air forces but also marked the first significant defeat of Nazi Germany's military might. The resistance of the British Royal Air Force against the formidable German Luftwaffe thwarted Hitler's plans for invasion, thereby changing the course of the war. This essay delves into the intricacies of the Battle of Britain, exploring its background, key events, technological innovations, strategies, and its lasting impact on World War II. The fall of France and the Dunkirk evacuation. The context of the Battle of Britain can be traced back to the rapid German conquests in Western Europe. In May 1940, Germany launched a blitzkrieg campaign against France, Belgium, and the Netherlands. The speed and ferocity of the German advance caught the Allies off guard, culminating in the encirclement of British and French forces at Dunkirk. The miraculous evacuation, known as Operation Dynamo, rescued over 300,000 Allied troops, but it left Britain isolated, facing the looming threat of invasion. Adolf Hitler, confident after his victories in Europe, turned his attention to Britain. He believed that a successful invasion, codenamed Operation Sea Lion, would force Britain to negotiate peace. However, for the invasion to succeed, Germany needed air superiority over the English Channel. Thus, the stage was set for the Battle of Britain, as the Luftwaffe prepared to neutralize the Royal Air Force and pave the way for a seaborne invasion. The Royal Air Force, under the command of Air Chief Marshal Sir Hugh Dowding, was Britain's primary defense against the Luftwaffe. The Royal Air Force's fighter command was organized into 4 groups, with 11 Group in the southeast being the most crucial due to its proximity to German bases in France. The Royal Air Force's arsenal included iconic aircraft such as the Supermarine Spitfire and the Hawker Hurricane, both renowned for their agility and combat effectiveness. The Luftwaffe, commanded by Reichsmarschall Hermann Göring, was a formidable force with a diverse range of aircraft, including the Messerschmitt Bf 109 fighters and the Heinkel He 111 bombers. The Luftwaffe's strategy involved a combination of bombing raids on British airfields, radar stations, and later, civilian targets, aiming to cripple Britain's air defense infrastructure and morale. Phase 1. The Channel Battles, July 10 to August 12, 1940. The initial phase of the Battle of Britain focused on the English Channel, with the Luftwaffe targeting shipping convoys and ports. This period, known as the Kanalkampf, aimed to draw the Royal Air Force into battle and weaken it before the main assault on inland targets. Despite significant losses on both sides, the Royal Air Force managed to hold its ground, thanks to effective tactics and the resilience of its pilots. Phase 2. Attacks on airfields and radar stations, August 13 to September 6, 1940. The second phase, beginning with Adlerangriff, Eagle Attack, on August 13, saw the Luftwaffe intensify its focus on RAF airfields, radar stations, and aircraft factories. This period was critical, as the destruction of these targets would severely impair Britain's ability to defend itself. However, the RAF's effective use of radar, known as chain home, provided early warning of incoming attacks, allowing for timely interceptions and minimizing damage. Phase 3. The Blitz, September 7 to October 31, 1940. In a strategic shift, Hitler ordered the Luftwaffe to commence bombing raids on London and other major cities, known as the Blitz. This decision, partly influenced by a retaliatory RAF raid on Berlin, aimed to break British morale and force a surrender. While the bombing inflicted heavy civilian casualties and damage, it inadvertently allowed the Royal Air Force to repair airfields and rebuild its strength. The Blitz marked the turning point in the battle, as the Royal Air Force began to regain the upper hand. One of the crucial factors in Britain's defense was the early warning radar system, known as Chain Home. This network of radar stations along the coast provided real-time information about incoming German aircraft, giving the Royal Air Force precious time to scramble fighters and intercept attacks. Radar technology significantly enhanced the Royal Air Force's operational efficiency and contributed to its ability to withstand the Luftwaffe's onslaught. The Royal Air Force's success in the Battle of Britain was also due to its superior fighter aircraft. The Supermarine Spitfire, with its exceptional speed and maneuverability, became a symbol of British resilience. The Hawker Hurricane, although slower than the Spitfire, was robust and heavily armed, playing a vital role in downing German bombers. The combination of these two aircraft, along with effective tactics, allowed the Royal Air Force to counter the Luftwaffe's numerical superiority. Air Chief Marshal Sir Hugh Dowding. Air Chief Marshal Sir Hugh Dowding, the head of Fighter Command, played a pivotal role in Britain's defense. His strategic vision and organizational skills were instrumental in preparing the Royal Air Force for the battle. Dowding's emphasis on conserving fighter strength, combined with the implementation of the Dowding system, a network of radar, ground observers, and communication centers, ensured efficient coordination and response to Luftwaffe attacks. On the German side, Reichsmarschall Hermann Göring's leadership was marked by overconfidence and strategic missteps. Göring underestimated the resilience of the Royal Air Force and the effectiveness of British radar. His decision to shift focus from military targets to bombing cities, in response to the Royal Air Force raid on Berlin, proved to be a critical error. This change in strategy allowed the Royal Air Force to regroup and ultimately contributed to the Luftwaffe's failure. The pilots of the Royal Air Force demonstrated remarkable bravery and determination. They came from diverse backgrounds, including volunteers from the British Commonwealth and occupied European countries. Despite being outnumbered and facing intense pressure, their skill and tenacity were crucial in defending Britain. The Royal Air Force's ability to rotate pilots and provide rest periods also helped maintain morale and combat effectiveness. The Battle of Britain was not just fought in the skies but also on the home front. British civilians endured the terror of bombing raids with resilience and solidarity. The Blitz targeted major cities, causing significant casualties and destruction. However, the British public's steadfastness, epitomized by the "keep calm and carry on" spirit, played a vital role in sustaining the war effort. Civil defense measures, such as air raid shelters and blackout regulations, helped minimize casualties and maintain order. By the end of October 1940, it became clear that the Luftwaffe had failed to achieve air superiority over Britain. The sustained resistance of the RAF, combined with the strategic errors of the German High Command, resulted in the first major defeat of Hitler's military forces. The failure of Operation Sea Lion marked a turning point in World War II, as it forced Germany to abandon its plans for invading Britain and shifted the focus to other fronts. The Battle of Britain had far-reaching consequences. It preserved Britain as a base for future Allied operations, including the D-Day invasion of Normandy in 1944. The battle also demonstrated the importance of air power in modern warfare and set the stage for the development of more advanced aviation technologies. Additionally, the victory bolstered Allied morale and provided a beacon of hope in a dark period of the war. The legacy of the Battle of Britain endures to this day. It is commemorated annually in the United Kingdom on Battle of Britain Day, September 15th, in honor of the decisive day of the battle. The courage and sacrifice of the few are remembered through numerous memorials, museums, and films. The battle also serves as a testament to the importance of preparedness, innovation, and the indomitable spirit of those who defend their homeland against overwhelming odds. The Battle of Britain was a defining moment in World War II, showcasing the resilience of the British people and the effectiveness of the RAF. Through a combination of strategic leadership, technological innovation, and human courage, Britain managed to withstand the might of the German Luftwaffe and prevent a Nazi invasion. This victory not only safeguarded Britain but also altered the course of the war, proving that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, determination and ingenuity can prevail.